I'm scrolling on some Christian content. Why? Because that makes me feel good. Look how Jesus I am. Scrolling on the Christian content, right? The guy comes on. He got a Bible. The other guy, everybody and the Lord and Jesus and all this. And he goes, that's funny. There's a scripture that so many people glaze over and have no idea that it really says this. And he quoted the scripture. And then he began to break that scripture down. And I was like, whoa, I never read it that way. That is crazy. Now, typically, I see something cool like that, I might forward it to Jen. I was like, I got to go tell my wife. Her mind is going to be blown. And I come from my office. Yes, I was at work. Sorry, George, scrolling on and off I went. And I got to the living room and the Lord said, you really going to tell her that without checking? And I was like, ooh. So I go back and I open up the Bible and I turn to that scripture and I read it in the King James Version. And do you know, lo and behold, that is not what it said. So not only was it bad that I was being fed this, but as the spiritual leader of my household, I picked that nonsense up and was about to go and take it and hand deliver it to my wife because he had a Bible, because he spoke Christianese. The Bible says, study thyself. It doesn't say, make sure you got a good preacher online that you trust. Make sure that you are on a Christian channel. I love the fact that Pastor Son has said in this pulpit on several occasions, look it up, read it for yourself. I trust this man with everything I got, or I wouldn't be here. But study thyself. Because the half-truths will get you. Those half-truths will get you totally off guard. And then when you're totally off guard, that's when you're going to catch that enemy's right hook.